Hello YouTubers, Fit987 here, and I'm now going to do my review on the iPhone 4. I've been using this phone for the past 5 days. I think I have a pretty good knowledge of it, and I'm going to tell you what I think of it so far. The first thing we're going to start with was opening, which you saw me do. And the first new thing you get with the iPhone 4 is the micro SIM card, which I didn't realise until after I did the unboxing and tried to put it in. Now in the Get Started manual, it says in here you should have a little pin device which you put into the side of the iPhone 4. Let me show you there. You push in there to clip out the SIM card. Now it's not exactly obvious where this is, because I thought, oh, I haven't sent it me, or something, or it got lost, something like that. But when you actually open your envelope for the first time and you're wondering what that is it, and there's a little diagram there. Maybe that was just me being blonde for a moment. Yeah, so I eventually figured out, you're going to take that out, push it into the side of your iPhone, which then clips out the SIM tray, put it in and close it, and it's as easy as that. And they also gave me, well, I think they give it to you if you buy one as well, a little adapter so you can put it into that holder. So then you put it into your old phone to copy your contacts from it onto the SIM card and have it in your iPhone. Now in my phone I couldn't do that because I had a BlackBerry and there wasn't a feature on there to let me do that. But yeah, that was the first thing that I was slightly confused with, but I got there in the end. But yeah, anyway, so here it is in all its marvel. And look at there, there's the home screen. And the first thing I have to say is it's clear as anything. I still have, when you first get it, you always have your screen protector that comes with it. I mean, it's not one that you should keep on it, but it keeps it clean on the front and back. I bought 2 cases and they didn't come with one with it, so I've kept this on for the time being until I buy one. It's been doing okay for me. You can probably see the bubbles in there actually. Yeah, you can see the bubbles. So I do need to buy one, which I will do in the next couple of days, and I'll put it on there. Yeah, very, very, very clear. The Retina display is absolutely brilliant. The pictures as well, just as brilliant. I mean, the camera's amazing as well. But the first thing I have to say is the easiest phone I have ever used in my life. Because you can literally pick it up. It's touchscreen anyway, and you can just start doing things straight away. You know, everything is there. You first turn it on, your main menu. You've got your calendar, your contacts, your messages, your photos, your phone. It's so easy. That's the first thing that I couldn't get over. But yeah, so I'm going to talk you through some of the features it's got, what I've downloaded, all the fun stuff. Of course, on the side we have our volume up and down buttons, which you can see working there. There we go, that's your on and off button. Your SIM goes there. That's for your syncing and charging, and your speakers are there as well. Get that in focus. That's not doing. And obviously earpiece, etc, etc. And that's the only actual button on the phone, well, apart from those 2 there, and the top one. Then at the top there you have your vibrate function, so if you don't want, if you want to like put it on silent or vibrate, you click that button there. Just put it on, you feel it vibrate, and show that symbol there. Right, so on your home screen you've got your calendar, your messages, your contacts. One of the first apps I downloaded was Facebook, because I practically live on that. All my friends are on there, so I talked to them through it. I'll show it here. Very simple to download. I downloaded it through iTunes, and put it onto the phone. I did think you used to have to put apps on your iPhone through iTunes, and I thought you always have to have it connected to iTunes to do it, but you don't. I found that out the other day. So that's, oops. That's Facebook there. You got your App Store, where all the magic happens. And you know, when I was thinking of buying this, it was between 2 phones. It was between the iPhone 4 and the HTC Desire HD2. And very similar phones. The only reason I decided against the HTC was because I thought, well, I know for a fact the iPhone 4 has millions of apps out for it. A lot of them that I like and that I have used in the past on other people's phones, and I like what's out for it. So that's the main reason why I decided for the iPhone 4. and I'm not regretting that at all. Then you get your photos, your camera. I'll show you your camera here. Don't allow. But very clear again. And it's actually got a HD video recording as well. That's actually on the video recording at the minute. Switch back to camera. And then it's got tap autofocus as well. So you can tap, and once you tapped, it enables a zoom as well, so you can zoom in. See if it'll let me here, like so. And zoom out. I mean, when I first used an iPhone 4, I used one of my girlfriend friends, and the first time I used it, I took several pictures and it was really blurry and I couldn't focus with it. So that kind of put me in a sense against it. But now after having one, I haven't had any photos turn out like that, so maybe I've been at fault with her iPhone. Then they put the default things on your screen like your stocks. I haven't got rid of that yet. Weather, utilities, so your clock, calculator, compass, voice memos. And incidentally, that button always gets you back to the home screen. I'll tell you something else about that in a second as well. Your iTunes, Game Center, settings. This is where you access everything. I just changed my wallpaper before, so everything here, airplay mode, your sound, your brightness, your wallpapers, you change them all here. All your mail settings. I've set up one email account with this so far, but you can set up several because I've got my Hotmail account set up there, and you can add more accounts to it. And you change all your settings here, because on all my the phones that I have had, when you change the settings, something you usually do it when you're in the application, so you go into contacts to change the options of contacts, whereas this is different. You just go into the settings folder, and the settings for the whole phone are in that one folder. Right there. Okay, then if we scroll across, this is what I've downloaded since having the phone. Games. Download More on Test, Talking Harry, iBeer, Maps, YouTube, and Angry Birds. Now I'll talk you through how some of the folder system works now. So, for you wanting to change what's on your home screen and what's where, if you want to change the position of things, all you have to do is press down on your touch screen on an icon, and it makes all your icons shake like that. That means that you can either move them, delete them, put them into folders, do whatever you want. So if I wanted to put, say, my weather and photos in the same folder, I just have to drag that on top of there, let go, and then the photos and weather have automatically been put into a folder, like so, and I can name that folder. So I'll name it Alan's folder. Done. Okay. Okay. Well, the auto spell just spelled it to slabs, but it was meant to be Alan's, but never mind. So my weather and photos are in one folder there, and then if I want to take them out, I'll just hold that, go into the folder, drag out like that, go back into the folder, drag out again, and then the folder's gone, and you get them back out again. And it's the same thing with changing the position of your icons. If you want to change one onto the next screen, you just simply press and drag, and I can put one there, like that. So you can use my 3 screens. You have 3 screens in total you can use for your icons. So I'll put that back now. I don't need to use the 3 yet. Like so. Then you can also delete them and do what you want with them there as well. Then once you're finished, you just press the home screen once, and that's it. And then it also has the multitasking feature as well. So when you exit programs by pressing the home screen, the programs are still actually running, and the way you see them is you double tap the home screen, like so, and then they all go at the bottom there, and that's everything there that's running, that I've had running in the past, say, hour or so. So if I wanted to go from my camera, if I was using the camera, then I wanted to multitask and go back to, say, oh, sorry, that's my fault, from the camera, so I just double tap the home screen, and say I want to go back to the App Store, press the App Store, and then it takes me back to there like that. And then if I want to quit the apps that are running at the current time, I just hold on to it, onto an icon like so for a couple of seconds, and then I just tap in the corners and it deletes the apps that are running in there, which is quite a few running right now. Like that, and then press the home screen again, and that's it. So I've just stopped all the apps that was running from running. There. So yeah, I was thinking that if there's anything else I can go into now. I think I've covered all the basics. And then obviously on the bottom you have your phone. You've got your standard dialing screen. We can go into your contacts. Now another thing that I've done with this, I went onto Facebook and saved all my contacts pictures on Facebook. So I could go into a contact here. So when I get a phone call, I can see who's phoning me. I think that's a great feature. It's probably been on other phones, but it's been the first time I've been actually bothered to do it. And then of course you can either phone them by tapping on the number there, and that, or you might message them, share the contact, FaceTime them, which is the free Wi-Fi service, or add them to your favourites. It's got your recently called, your favourites, and back to your keypad. It's there. And then with there being an Apple product, of course the standard web browser is Safari. As per usual. Just quite speedy loading time there. There we go. Okay. Right, and another nice little feature it comes with, when you're typing a message, you obviously, of course, you'll have to have it that way. You can turn it, rotate like that, and you can do it from the side on if you prefer to do it like that. Or you can actually turn the ability to do that off as well. So if I put it back this way, because not everyone likes to do it that way, if you double tap the home screen again, and you go across, this little button here lets you turn it on and off. So if I press that button there, so it says portrait orientation locked, and then if I quit, now if I turn it onto the side, it doesn't change. So if you're lying in bed or you're sending a text like while lying down and it's annoying because it keeps changing when you just want to carry on typing like that, you can change that feature. Oops, I quit out of there. Okay. Also you have your iPod there, and then if you scroll along again, you have your volume control there as well. So you don't have to use the buttons if you don't want to, you can use it on there if you so wish. Okay. I mean, technically I've had no problems with the phone as of yet, it hasn't crashed on me yet. I mean, it's been only a week that I've had it anyway. Now syncing it up, I've only had one concern about it so far. When you plug, this is the cable they're given to you to sync it up with your computer. And with my other iPod cable I've got, it's got two little buttons you press at the side. So when you're pulling it in and out, it's a bit safer and an easier transition when you're putting it out the phone. So when you're clipping it in, it's easy, like so. I just clipped it, it's synced up to the computer, you probably heard it go on then. Sync in progress. I'll just slide to cancel that. But then when you're pulling it out, or I mean, it's okay, but to me, from what I've had from other phones that have been like that, 4 months into using it, you develop a fault with the cable, well, with the adapter, because you're pulling on the metal belt at the time, and it can bend or damage. So I'm not sure if that'll happen. It might not even happen, but I'm just saying that it could happen. I hope it doesn't, but you might have to go and buy another cable in 4 months' time. I'll just show you here. See what it's like in iTunes here. So I'll just synced that up on my laptop. You can see my setup here. I'll just zoom you in. You can see there's some of the apps you can get for it. They're already on the screen. And then I go to Alan's iPhone. Now when you first do this, it's just like having an iPod. It tells you all the data and information about your iPhone, whether you need to update it or not. Now when you first get it, you always do need to update it. That's what I did straight away. It tells you your capacity. Then along the top you have your standard info, your apps that you've got on the phone. Now here you can change everything from your computer as well as on the iPhone. So here I could change where my messages are and put them over there into a folder together, like that. Or we can take that back out again like that. I'll take that back out of there. There we go. And then you can view all your windows like that. And then each time you put apps onto your iPhone, you have it so automatically synced with your computer, so it backs up everything that you've got on your iPhone, your contacts, your apps, your music, your photos, everything. I haven't got any music on there at the moment. Films, I haven't got any. TV. Photos, I've got some on there. So yeah, that's it syncing up anyway. I'll put you back out now. Okay. I'll pull it back out. Okay, now for them, I do have these two cases that I told you about when I did my unboxings. I will be doing a review on these soon, maybe tonight or tomorrow. And the case I've been using at the moment is the Graphite, the Griffin, I forgot what it's called now, Reveal Etch Graphite case. I was just having that in there like that. It clips on nicely. It's an okay case. It's been keeping it protected for me. I tried using this case for a little bit, it wasn't so great, but like I said, I'll do that in another video reviewing these two cases. So yeah, I think I've gone over everything there. So at the minute, it's a brilliant phone. Yeah, I would recommend it to anybody. I can understand now why everyone has an iPhone 3GS or an iPhone 4. And yeah, if there's any other questions you've got, or any queries or problems you've got with your iPhone, or like some advice or help, please do ask. Comment, rate, subscribe, sorry. Tell me what you think of my videos. Again, if there's any cases you can think of, or any accessories for the iPhone 4 you think I should check out, please do let me know, and I'll see if I can get a hold of them. Yeah, that's it. And that's Fidden out. Thanks for watching.